Airbnb scammed my family out of almost $2,000. Story time. Last weekend we booked this Airbnb in Denver for a family reunion. We booked it for 4 nights and it cost $2,400. Unfortunately, when we arrived, it was not like the pictures at all. It was disgusting. The smell was atrocious. It reeked of mold. Everything was filthy, as you can see. It looked like water damage had been everywhere. Immediately, all of our allergies started flaring up. The rooms were so disgusting. There was like holes cut.
What is that? This is a 2-minute video. I'll stop interrupting. It just seemed like a lot of nitpicky, like the fucking ceiling.
Yeah.
There was like holes cut out and like stuff stuffed in it. It clearly hadn't been cleaned. And then we saw roaches in the night. Would you want to shower there? So immediately we reached out to the host, paused to read, and told him of the situation.
That is a long message.
Please take some time out of my 2-minute video to pause to read.
Right.
I think they're blaming the smell on the hiding mattress.
They denied all claims and said that their cleaning solutions just smell. They only replied one time in this whole exchange to offer to bring us new sheets, of which they never did. So my cousin opened up a case with Airbnb and requested the maximum refund of $1,800.
Since when is there a maximum refund?
I know.
I've had them ask for all my money.
Yeah.
Every time I have some.
She means the maximum refund of this booking, which is the full price.
Oh, she probably means like it cost her $2,400, including tax and shit.
Yeah,
and then
but
she
they
doesn't get
don't
the whole thing
refund
back.
all that.
They said they would investigate, but the host wasn't replying to them, so there was nothing that they could do.
What?
What?
Anytime I know, I've been told like you have 30 minutes to respond.
If you don't respond, it's like boom, guest is right away.
Where's what? I'd love to like. Is this a different market? Like in Denver, they take care of their hosts. I just don't understand how all these people for all these clips.
Oh, and they got bit by bed bugs.
Damn.
Then I woke up with bed bug bites.
Those are bed bug bites. You know how you know? It's always 3 in a row.
Really?
If you're ever wondering if it's bed bugs, they go in a straight line and do 3 bites. So you'll have like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They say like 3 in a row right next to each other. That's how you know.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So we replied to the case with that. Every time my cousin reached back out, they said the host hasn't replied. The final message we got from Airbnb was that the host had closed our case without ever replying, and the maximum that Airbnb is allowed to pull from a host account without a confirmation from them is 30%.
30%?
Wow.
I would kill for them only taking back 30% of my shit.
Well, plus $400.
Yeah.
That's still well below the max $1,800.
Well, yeah, so she's getting 1,000.
Yeah. Almost $1,100.
So even though the conditions were disgusting, the host never replied, never provided any remediation services, they still get 70% of what we paid. My cousin then replied to Airbnb and asked them, like, what can we do to report this property? It is not safe for people to be staying in. And they said, okay, we'll transfer you to our claims, whatever, some other department.
That's where they get you.
When they transfer you to the other department?
Like, 'cause there's like one that you can call into, but then like anything else that's like high level, they will call you at like 2 a.m.
At a random time,
Yeah.
and if you don't answer, you're fucked.
Yeah.
She gets over to that department, talked to them, and they said, oh, you actually have to make this complaint while you're staying at the property. And since the reservation has ended, you're no longer qualified.
Oh my gosh.
Which she did make the complaint the second day that we were staying there. This whole process has been so frustrating. And I
guess when she woke up with the bed bugs. But they
Yeah,
like,
but they were like complaining about how dirty it was and stuff too. Why didn't you complain right away?
You're supposed to complain within 24 hours.
Yeah.
It used to be a thing where I'd be like, yeah, gotcha, bitch, you didn't complain. But they still, nowadays, I've had people complain.
So maybe that's why. That's the real story of why she didn't get all the money back, is because they waited 24 hours.
But I don't think they really enforce that. Like, I've been fucked over.
Because you could also get there like at any time. They don't know what time you necessarily checked in for the whole 24-hour thing.
The rule was supposed to be for 24 hours from
check-in.
check-in, no matter when you got there.
From like the earliest check-in time possible. What if like you don't check in until like 12 hours in or something?
You're on the clock.
Yeah.
This whole process has been so frustrating, and I think my cousin has probably spent like 12 hours in communication. The host never replied, never provided any assistance for cleaning or support, and they just get to continue to run this disgusting, unsafe property. And we're out $1,800. So tag Airbnb, because this is not okay.
I just feel like
Airbnb don't give a fuck. They get tagged in shit like this probably every 3 seconds.
I don't know how I feel about the thrifty maximalist.
Airbnb is just so inconsistent with their policies and how they enforce it.
I feel like I would love. It boggles my mind. Like, how are all these people getting fucked? How are these guests being fucked by Airbnb?
Because they're always fucking the host.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm like, I kind of like this. This can't be true. I'd love to reach out to that host and be like, how do you do it, man?
Right. What's your secret?
teach me your
Apparently,
ways.
you just ignore them? No, because you've tried that. Doesn't work.